Now this is Hollywood Unlocked. What up, everybody? This is Hollywood Unlocked with Jason Lee.
And I'm Melissa Ford, a.k.a. the Curve Queen.
Yep, it's DJ Damas. Let's get this show started.
So I've asked everybody on set to be really quiet while I do this intro because it may never happen again. Okay, the Empress of Shade, the Queen of Tea, the #1 talk show host in the fucking world.
Oh, gosh. And apparently I'm busy. Keep going.
Hopefully she's
Jason.
getting a call from her boyfriend so we can really get some real tea.
No, big me up. Big me up. I like that.
Okay, no, you're the Queen of Daytime Tea, the #1 talk show host in the world.
Bernie, my manager, calling me now.
She's taking a phone call in the middle of the interview.
I am
she's the only
sitting
person.
with Jason right now.
She's
I was
the
late
only
and I'm
person
eating lunch.
we will allow to take a phone call.
Okay, I'll call you in how long is this going to take, Jason?
Well, with you,
An hour?
Yeah, an hour.
An hour. All right, I'll call you in an hour, Burns. Okay, bye.
Are you in trouble?
Nope.
Okay, let me finish the intro.
Go.
She's the only woman in the industry right now having a better hot girl summer than Meg Thee Stallion.
Talk about it.
True.
She's in these streets, and she's the reason why I'm wearing shades this morning.
Look, I saw her at, I think she was at Rick Ross's
Wait,
party.
I have to say your name officially.
Oh, go ahead. How you doing?
Wendy motherfucking Williams.
In the building.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be.
Okay,
We trying to go back to old Wendy WBLS days. Me.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
following in your footsteps. I'm not cleaned up yet. I'm still dirty in these streets.
Look, I'm washing my hands right now. It's filthy outside New York. The mayor is dismissed. The president is, oh my gosh.
We were talking about on our last podcast that the president has a fat ass. I don't know if anybody's told him yet.
Look. I'm going to come over there and punch you, but I just washed my hands.
Okay, listen, I brought Sour Patch Kids. I heard you like these.
Yes, please.
Okay.
That could be dessert.
Perfect.
Yeah, I see 2 bags of Sour Patch Kids. I was like, Wendy must like these. And he was like, yes.
Well, we were going to get a big old bowl, but we couldn't find a bowl because we were busy buying another gift for you. This gift right here.
Uh-oh.
You have to, you're going to not want it, but you're going to have to accept it. Here you go. It's Hollywood Unlocked Blue wrapping. We gave Laz Alonso a ball gag. He was just a freak in the street. So that was like a wild gift we gave him because I think he used it too.
Yeah.
But wait.
It was an edible ball gag, actually.
And I like him too.
Laz, yeah.
He's been on my show. He's hot.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melissa and him are close. They've never boned.
I was going to ask.
No.
Jason, get out of my head.
Following your
Out of my head.
No, I've been
sorry.
No, it's fine.
I was
Trust me.
telling her if God knew what he was doing, giving me a dick. If he would have gave me a vagina, I would be in these streets, wore out. I'd
And
be
you know
a
what I
hot
tell him all
topic.
the time? Like,
Wore out.
These walls would be beat down like Trump at the border. They would be a mess.
he'd be like,
Okay.
Melissa, you know what you need to do? You need to be a hoe just for a year.
One
No,
year.
no.
And I'm like, you don't know what it's like to
over
have.
that time.
Yeah.
Because people played you for being
Yeah.
that.
When I wasn't.
But since the Usher video, that's where I was introduced to you, and you did that well.
Tell me the tea because I don't know all her history.
Yeah, I wanna
I
hear
only
about
know her
this.
from like 10 years
I
ago.
don't know. She's been around. She's got a great body. Then she was on this reality show, which I loved. I'm pissed nobody watched.
No,
'Cause
it was.
I wanted more.
It was really the ratings were exceptional first season, and then second season.
Where's Medina, by the way?
She's on
She's
her
on her
way.
way.
That's a whole other show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second season just fell apart because they decided to make changes to it, and the changes just were too much for the audience.
I'm going to tell you where it got sad. There were a few episodes I didn't watch. When old girl was sick
She died.
and then passed away.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh.
You know,
was
I
too
was the
much.
only cast member at her funeral.
No.
Yes, I was.
Well, you know those other skanks were
Wait,
trash.
Yeah.
What happened was go.
Yeah, I was the only cast member at her funeral. The only one. So everybody who wanted to act like they were really her friend, I was like, okay, well, where were you?
Damn.
Where were you?
See, and this is the real Melissa Ford. She didn't mean to twerk in a video. She can't help it if she's gorgeous.
And that ass is real too.
Thank you, Wendy.
Is it?
Yeah, she's never been pumped
The
up.
same ass when I came into the studio. Do you know how nervous I was to sit down with the queen of talk radio?
I don't remember. What happened?
It was, you know what I came in? I came in with the New York Times. They were doing a story on me. Do you remember? And you were like, who are all these people following you and why? But your book had just come out and I couldn't stop raving about it. And so we had like, this great rapport. And then your audience was like, Wendy, why didn't you let her have it? And you were like, because she was nice and she read my book. And
Melissa.
I've been such a fan for like
Melissa.
ever and ever and ever.
You know what, Jason? And this is what I say, and Damage, catch up on it. Hi, everybody. Thanks for listening. This is the thing that I've learned in my new life, which I was pushed into it, didn't ask for it.
And we love it.
Well, I wasn't. You've abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wendy in the city now, right? And I've been hanging out with people and catching up with people and bumping into people that I'm like, what happened?
Who is she?
And you know what I've learned? You girls with that body, no, I'm talking to Jason now. Damage, stay over there. Jason.
Yeah.
You know, these girls with the carved bodies and the pretty faces and all the hair and stuff, some of them are straight up hoes for real.
Right.
But some of them are righteous with their life and they just want to do better. And Melissa's one.
Thank you.
You became close with Black China.
She's one. She's one. Like, people don't understand how I could be friends with her. I feel like the mother of the house. I'm 55. How old are you, Melissa?
I'm turning 43 in a couple months.
Allegedly.
So I'm your big sister.
Yes,
Allegedly.
you are.
Allegedly. Oh, okay.
No, it's true. I've
playing,
always
I'm
been
playing.
really upfront about my age.
Look. And then the Chris, Kim, Kanye, the babies and all that. I feel that. Like, that family is on the move. And I still have to talk about them, but at least, like, Melissa, we're sitting here right now. I'll still talk about you.
That's fine.
But now you'll have an inside number. You call Jason, he'll call me, or you call me direct or whatever, and correct the story so I can read a direct quote. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Fair is fair.
Yeah.
Listen, so you are Wendy in these streets. I just had my birthday party this past week. I turned 42.
I can't stand you
Why?
because the birthday party was a tragic mess
Was it?
in a good way.
Okay, me, you, and Cardi B. You first of all, you
Y'all
and
look
Cardi.
like you were having a
I've had to
ball.
text Wendy and
Turn.
say, "Listen, you and Cardi are not going to have this new friendship without me." Because you know how we got Wendy here today, right? I'm too afraid to call Wendy myself. I have her number. I have so much respect for you, and it's
Because you haven't called, I don't have your number. I still call Medina to get to you.
really
I'm like, what time is the car picking me up today? What happened was,
okay. We're gonna change that today. But I just want to say, can you please open this gift? Because first of all, everybody watching while she opens this gift, I have my shades on. She has her shades on because Wendy had me in the streets last night. Not really.
look, then we got in too. That was early.
We
The night
stayed
he-
out till 5:30. Me and her went and found Dave East on the streets. So I posted.
He
on-
went to go find him, and he forced me to come along so he could dangle me like a carrot.
No, I posted her on Hollywood
Melissa.
Unlocked, and I said her and Dave East are in a relationship. I didn't know he was with his baby mama, so I had
Who
to
is
erase
Dave
it.
Easter?
Dave East, the rapper who was talking to you last night.
Oh,
Dave East, tall braids, tattoos.
He was talking up on me. I'm calling his wife
young,
right now.
These young boys love you. What is going on?
No, they blinked 3 times. I know the blink.
What's the blink?
Come on, Miss Wendy.
But they love you though, because
Break
you.
your back.
Because
Come on. I got to go home. My son is right there. My nephew's right there. And I'm a little booed up.
I know. I've told Wendy, we went to lunch. So the first thing I said to Wendy was, in private time, it's private time. I don't give a fuck what we talk about. It could be as crazy, wild. If you see me fall out, whatever, it's private. And I appreciated that you accepted that. Because some people don't. Like, I've been to Chris's house and around Kanye and all them. And I
Yeah.
know how it is. It's like you looking around like, what the fuck's about to happen?
Right.
You kind of want to open the cabinets to see if there's like cameras everywhere. Like, I've been to Kim's house. Everything's white.
It's
brown.
But they're such lovely people.
They are very much.
Like, they're caught up in the matrix of this business. And I feel like there are only a few people, including me leading the charge, who I glimpse at it and then want to go back to my house and take a shower. Quick.
Well, I think people think that you gossip all day, but the thing she said to me at lunch, she said, listen, outside of my show, I don't gossip. Or no, you told me that on the phone. You said, I don't gossip. Don't call me up and gossip. Yeah, because you serve it so well. Let me tell you. I only watch certain shows on TV. I watch The View. I watch Golden,
Me too, The View.
Golden Girls. Law and Order.
Come on.
Shark Take here and there, because I'm trying to figure out how to get the white coin.
Come through.
And Wendy motherfucking Williams. That's it.
You forgot American Greed.
I can't.
I love American Greed. I live for that.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nuts.
So your son is a Leo, so clearly you have to love Leos. He was at the party the other night.
I mean, young Kev is coming out of his shell. And, I used to not, and people are wondering, like, why I'm posting him a lot, but they love him. People are like, what's his Instagram? People trying to get up on him. I'm like, you won't do that in my face. No.
But for a while, because I know even like with the show, when you started to go through stuff in your marriage, you were very private about your private life. You would say on the show, after the show, I go back to Jersey and I'm there.
And that's what I was doing.
Now now you're up and down.
Well,
You
literally.
ain't nobody out here burning the streets down. Wendy is out.
I feel like
And
the
I love
mayor.
it.
I feel like the mayor of everything.
Right.
Look, the paparazzi lays close at my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them about lunch when we thought the paparazzi was sitting behind us.
And it turned out to be a millionaire, like 23-year-old who buys property. I'm talking to him. I'm like, okay, what do I invest in? How has this happened?
She said, have you been following me all day? He's like, no. She goes, hi, I'm Wendy Williams. He goes, I know who you are.
Yeah, he watches the show. You would never expect. Like the How You Doings come from, after 11 years being on TV. The 11th season starts, September 16th. But
Can't
the How
wait.
You Doings, honestly,
Come from
it
everywhere.
It used to be Melissa, a stereotype, a black woman. Now it's everybody.
Yeah.
And
White people love you.
Indian
Everybody
people,
loves you.
green people,
Everybody loves
Asian
you.
people. I get that. How you doing? Men, women, straight, gay, trans, whatever, everything. I appreciate, oh man.
Like
listen.
it's inspiring because right now, us being on radio, terrestrial radio, we have to figure out a dictionary of colorful language to replace all of our profanity.
Well,
that
they
we
can't
get away
say,
with on our
we can't say
podcast.
fuck, but they can beep that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not talking like that.
yeah,
You're a lady.
I do in real life.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't say, if 50 Cent walked in right now, you wouldn't say fuck you.
Oh no, just go away. Like I'm done. Poor child. With child. And children. No, like we stepped around the metal detector in the name of Remy Ma. Okay, I didn't know what was going on in Elizabeth. All I knew was that Medina, my social director for the streets for the summer, and she'll be in here in a moment. Melissa, you better back up.
I think I know.
No, there's going to be a body battle. Okay.
Oh no! I mean, I've seen.
No,
Okay.
we were at lunch and Medina walked in and she said, what in the Fashion Nova?
Okay. Turns out she was wearing Fashion Nova,
She
right?
was. Mhm.
And then bought me a pair of sparkly panty shorts from Fashion Nova.
Oh.
Nice.
And I wore them out to the club because what am I doing until September 16th? Nothing.
Partying.
Well, partying
Having a
with
good
Cardi
time.
B and
Okay, so here's what happened.
50 Cent.
Number one, Elizabeth, New Jersey is like a second home to my childhood. My mom was birthed in Elizabeth. She graduated from Baton High School in Elizabeth. My grandfather owned the whole block where their house was. Like, he had the block plus a trucking company where he was like the main trucker for Sears when Sears was lit. I don't know whether Sears is still open, but
There's one in Stockton, California, where
I
I'm
was gonna
from.
say, is there still a Sears?
Yes, they have lawnmowers.
Okay. But back in the day, Sears had everything: clothing, lawnmowers, washing machines. My grandfather had a trucking company, and so if you can't tell by my mother's demeanor, she kind of grew up royalty. You know what I'm saying? Like
So she was a Silver Spoon kid?
Paris in the spring.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
They had money.
Nice.
But with her mother, Papa would stay behind and, do the trucks and collect the rent on the block and, all that stuff. Elizabeth, we used to have genuine rock fights. They'd call me white girl. I'd be like, let me pick this up and throw this at you. And they throw it back at me. Look, see, Melissa, look at this.
That-
Rock fight.
wow.
See that scar?
From all the way back then.
Damage, look.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Rock fight, okay, from Elizabeth. So I'm like, okay, we're going back home, which is weird, but cool. And Snoop, right? We had a stand up in my son's nursery, which wasn't, all kind of baby crap. I don't. Do you have kids?
No.
Okay. Well, if you did, would it be like that or would it be styled?
It's styled.
Well, mine was real styled.
Yeah.
Gray, black, I like the black walls. Gray, black, white, pops of color, good art.
Yeah.
And we were at an event one time, and it was a Snoop event, and I grabbed the stand-up, 6'5", a stand-up, right? I grabbed it, pulled it out, put it in Kev's nursery. So every morning he'd wake up, there's
Uncle
Snoop. Right. Then years later, me and the other Kev, found out Snoop was doing a studio session, and I said, let's grab this stand up and go to the session and have him autograph it.
Yeah.
Because Snoop is, a formidable player in the game. Now an icon. Now an icon, okay? He autographed it to my son, Kevin, all right? Kev now wakes up with an autograph stand-up of Snoop in his nursery. Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And then he grows up to be a young man. There's Snoop right there. And along with a lot of other good stuff I stylize. And we don't have it anymore, by the way. We moved. One of the things the mover stole was that.
Wow.
Okay.
Bastards.
Pick a finger. Okay. Anyway.
Wait, when you guys split up, the mover stole stuff?
No. It was before that.
before, okay.
We were still together.
Okay.
But yeah, the movers saw that and stole. And I always pack, Melissa. I always pack my own boxes. I'm a thorough broad.
You pack your own boxes?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, I just moved out my house and I didn't pack a pin.
Well, watch how many things
I can't
are
find
stolen.
some shit
Yeah.
now. So
Okay, watch how much is stolen at the end of the day. No.
Really?
I mean, this woman runs an empire. Do you see her letting people like pack her stuff?
Well, most people would think like we have like
well, she
servants
unpacked
and
some
stuff.
hot sauce at lunch. Pulled that thing right out the bag. You have it in the bag now?
What kind of hot sauce though?
She ain't playing.
Excuse me, we don't talk about the brand. 'Cause
First of all, the
they-
Chanel bag.
They ain't cut the check.
Thank you. No Chanel on Chanel. Look,
Chanel, that
Chanel on
Chanel
Chanel.
bag is
Ooh.
so sexy
yeah, I like
for the summer. Oh,
I like a good bag.
yeah.
No, I'll work this in the winter with a white mink. You know.
Because you only, because you can. Nice.
Well, no, it's not new. I don't buy fur. I love animals, but I'm not going to get rid of the old work.
Wait, wait. But Wendy, you pulled up to 50 Cent's party.
Okay, here we go. Right. So we're going because now Kev is about to be 19. It was his actual birthday on Sunday. At 9:35, August 18th, 2000, I did 3 pushes and he appeared. Boom. My mom was at the business part. Big couldn't even look, and I had full makeup and a top bun with bangs.
nice.
Okay?
That's the way I'd want to do
Okay,
it.
okay. Push. Wham! I'm like, all right now. My father's outside wanting to come in and see. I'm like, no.
But didn't you
Wait. Before we get there, I need to know what happened at 50's party
Okay.
because I want to ask her about
Okay.
this wig thing because she
Okay.
has wig rules.
Okay, here's the deal.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay, so we go to the party because Kev is a young man now, but he goes to college in Miami, and he was here, and I'm like, and he fell in love with the Snoop, like he loves 90s hip hop like me and his
I do
dad.
too.
Like that's the best.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the new kids and whatever you're doing, but okay now.
I need to swear
Please.
it's that.
Where is Salt and Pepper? Where is little Kim?
Well, I talked to Spinderella yesterday. They kicked her out the group again, but that's a whole other.
Can we talk about that after I tell you the story?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
Okay, Melissa, what you
Because
know?
I mean, Spinderella. How does Salt and
History.
Pepper exist without Spinderella?
Please don't
Well, I
please
was
don't-
asked to be Spinderella before she was. I said no because I was on the radio and said, "Yep, I'm going to roll my dice and see what this radio thing does."
If Wendy don't tell me about 50 Cent,
Okay. Oh, shit, sorry.
Okay. So we pull up. All we see are cops and ambulances. I'm like, okay, and I was about 10 thick, including Medina, who was head of everything. You know how she does. Okay. Medina
she's
got
the social director. I like that title.
Medina got out of the car and straightened everyone out. Like, okay, look, all we want to do is go to Snoop. Wendy's in the car, blah, blah, blah. It's her son's birthday, blah, blah, blah. Boom. Everyone gets out of the car and the one behind us, a truck. Then I get out. Elizabeth cops go. They fall down, they throw up, they get up, they hold my hand. Like all those
They're
guns.
excited to see you.
Yes. How you doing?
Embrace.
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Embrace.
I had I knew 50 was going to be there, but I was only there to see Snoop.
Yeah.
To say, look, my boy is now 19, and just let's
It's a
take
moment.
a
It's a
selfie.
moment. First
Yeah.
love.
Yeah. And Snoop knows so many people, and everyone now calls him Uncle. I didn't expect Snoop to remember or whatever, but the point being, he did do a birthday message for his 16th birthday, his black mitzvah.
Special.
Yep. You're a good kid. You got good parents, blah, blah, blah. Stay in school, do the right thing. Don't get, grown.
But you didn't know 50 would be there.
Well, it was his party. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew he'd be there. I knew Trey Songz, Snoop, 50, and somebody else. One of the others are cheering. I don't know.
But you was there specifically to see Snoop.
To see Snoop,
It was a Snoop.
and leave, because it was Elizabeth, and you duck and roll and get the out. Okay.
Stick and move.
So he later because we know he trolls 50 trolls. So he posted later.
Girl, look. I don't know what's up with that girl. No. Look, I'm done, and I'll explain the rest on September 16th.
How are you going to recap this whole summer? You have been on tour.
I need 2 hours.
The day out last time I was at your show. First of all, can I just say to people who've never been to the Wendy show, in the back behind the show, you have the best people. They're the nicest, most organized, polite.
Thank you.
They love you. They love the show. Did you create that atmosphere?
Mm-hmm.
So was that an expectation? Because most people thought like Kevin just ran everything and you just showed up. But it's like, how could she just show up if it's all Wendy?
Kevin and I were together. And only I, Jason, can talk bad about him. And I do often in the mirror, privately, in my bathroom, in my bedroom, over there, and close the door. And yes, I do. Don't talk bad about him, okay? Because it wasn't all bad. But, he effed up. Melissa, I don't know about you. I'm not raising another family.
I overstand.
My stepmother had, my dad had,
after years of, I can't.
My dad had 7 kids outside his marriage, and he's still with his wife. And I always look and go, why? How? It's a new kid popping up every Christmas. I think there's twins out there. We don't know yet because he won't do a DNA. Nobody do a DNA. So that'd be 9. How did you get the courage to leave after 1?
You know what, Jason? I want to hear your story.
It's on Love and Hip Hop. You don't want to hear that.
What the hell?
It's a mess. I've had a rough life.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the people, one thing that bothers me about the way people talk about your personal life is that they act like people aren't going through shit. Like, you're not the first person to have this experience.
Jason, they get mad because I talk about people and they want me to silence my mouth. Mm-hmm. But somebody's got to pay the bills. No, I'm going to keep going. Come on.
But for a while, you were kind of still private, and then there was a switch where you went from I don't want to talk about my personal life to here it is.
Well, because
you wanted to control the narrative,
right?
No,
because the cameras are out there. You're following me and I'm out doing stuff. Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't I? And they tell me, my social media people at the show, they tell me, all right, you have to post stuff. This is how people do things. I'm like, I don't want to do like other people. Mm-hmm. I don't care. All money's not good money. Get out of my face. So I'm like, all right, I'm out. Let me take this selfie.
Wait. Pause
Party's
right there.
twerking.
Pause
he
right
wants
there.
you to open your gift right now.
Okay.
Open it up.
Okay. All right.
Wendy's opening a gift. It'll make sense when she opens
heavy.
it.
It's glittery, though. I kind of want to save the wrapping paper.
You can save. I tried to find purple.
Really pretty.
I tried to find purple. We couldn't find purple, so we got Hollywood Unlocked Blue.
Is purple your favorite color?
No.
You got the purple chair. I thought it was.
Oh my gosh! How dare you?
Listen.
How dare you?
Listen.
How dare you?
Listen. The other day when you were at my party and you got to posting on your Instagram, I looked at her.
Jason Lee has given me an iPhone,
and it's a really nice brand new version of the
literally
iPhone.
Right before I came here, I sat in my audience. They were rehearsing something for Jerry O, which I'm exec producing, and I was sitting there with his microphone saying, I miss you. The picture was blurry, but Brendan took it on his iPhone, and it's still blurry.
Well, that one won't be blurry. That's the best. I made sure to get the best phone with the best camera.
Yeah.
It has 64 gigs. I mean,
what does that mean?
You can store hella shit in there.
Space,
a lot of selfies. You have a lot of space.
Because Wendy, you posted one day and you were eating, and I couldn't tell what the hell you were doing in the photo.
I was using chicken bones to eat collard greens. It was so good.
People in the comments were thousands of people like, what the hell is she filming? and the other day at the birthday party, when you were sitting there posting on your Instagram, I looked over at her and I said, do you want me to help you with this?
No! Get out of my face. I got my phone.
So now you can
2
FaceTime.
Now I have 2.
We can FaceTime you so your wig, whether it's on or off, just have a bonnet.
No, I don't. No, I'm not. No, get out of my life like that. No, there will be no FaceTiming. Damage. Can I still save my old phone number and get a new one for this?
Yes.
You could just use that for your pictures and all your media and still call everybody on that phone.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even have to set that up. Just set it up to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and
Melissa, you know what to do?
A little bit.
Wait a minute.
I'm still getting adjusted.
I had to get her on an iPhone too because she had a stupid little Android. And
I have an Android and they're not stupid. It rings. I say hello.
Exactly.
And then when she got an iPhone, she got an iPhone 3. It looked like a garage door.
Listen,
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this cheap ass shit?
Garage remote.
I don't let my friends roll up with an iPhone 3.
It took me a minute to
All
get
I want
with
my
it.
friends to be is cute. I don't care about the devices. And you know what I also care about? As long as they have a lot of gas. Last night we went out. I was with those 3 children, my son, my nephew, and his girlfriend. She had like 20%. The others 2 had like 3% and 1%. I had 99%.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is it that you call my phone dumb, but I'm the only one who's responsible?
Because
And
with
backup battery.
Because with the iPhones, if you open screens, it still burns your juice while you're not using the app. But either way, we'll set you up on an iCloud. You'll have FaceTime. You'll be able to take beautiful pictures. So good luck with that.
What is it like partying with your son?
Oh, weird damage. I never thought I'd be that mom. Honestly. I didn't know whether to call DYFS on myself. But no. And then I said, wait, he's now 19. So he's his own man?
Do
Or
you
does
watch?
that happen when he's 21?
Do you watch him get into his rhythm? He's out there like, talking to
Excuse me.
girls, dancing with girls.
Okay, look how I sit with him. The whole time.
I was going to say, has he brought a girl home to meet you yet?
Leave me alone.
Oh,
So you're
no, not
his
yet?
date when you go out. Well, when y'all go out.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes. Correct. And we look out for each other.
that's good.
That's so
And I
sweet.
watch him and he watches me.
When you're, I'm not talking bad about Big Kev. I would never do that. But when he punched his dad, did you feel like you raised a good boy who defended his mom? Because I didn't have that relationship with my mom.
Look, I had 2 5-month miscarriages. In other words, I had to get the epidural and push twice before 5 months. I have the weak cervix, which is why we never went on after Kev.
I
Kev is a
remember
gift
reading
from
about that
God.
in the book.
He's a gift from God.
Yeah.
After that, I wasn't trying the process. It's like, okay, no more kids. We can't. No, I'm not going because I have to be on bed rest. And when I stand up,
Yeah.
the baby might fall
You had
out.
a stint, right? Cervical stint to
Yeah. A cerclage.
cerclage.
It's
right.
in my freezer now. I
Wow.
Really? 19 years later.
Mm-hmm.
Cerclage. That's why I'm glad I don't have a uterus. I can't.
It's real thick, and it's in a little tiny baggie in my freezer. Because if the doctor missed, they don't do the cerclage until the baby is about 5 months. Because it took a couple of miscarriages to find out. All right, Wendy, here's the problem. I never had a problem getting pregnant.
So is he like a miracle baby?
Yes.
Yes. So look, so when the doctor sews the uterus or whatever, cervix closed, if he does one wrong poke, there you go, another miscarriage.
Right.
All the water leaks, right? The doctor was precise. Sewed it. And then before you start pushing at 9:35, August 18th at 2000.
Okay, honey.
Let it go.
I remember you on
Let it
6
out.
I remember you on 6 week sneak peek, pulling shit out your wig.
Look,
burping. I said,
I was doing the most. Like, I can't believe I have a TV show and
I love
nobody
it.
thought it would last. I thought we'd be good for one season. After we got one season, I looked at Big and said, look, okay, 3 years, this is going to be shut down because America's not really ready and people are not really rooting for us. Or what is going, like they look, but they're laughing. And I'm not Oprah and no, I won't straighten up. And you know what? I've got big boobs and I can't, all I can do is wear a thick bra so my nipples don't show.
Yeah.
Melissa, that offends everyone.
I listen, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Trust me. There's a lot about women that, the general public finds offensive. I could go on and on.
When you wear leggings and they cut too close to the veg,
Yeah.
people are offended.
Yeah.
But when you look
Good
at
thing
your-
I got a small one.
But you know what? When you're black, it's 5 times harder.
Yep.
A black woman with, big boobs and,
Yeah.
talking her stuff and lighting up Slim Jims and pulling
I mean,
notes.
nipples are offensive.
No, they
they're not.
aren't.
It's what
To who?
it's
No, they
what
aren't.
it's what turned me out. Oh shit! I remember my girl. She used to want to fuck all the time, but her parents didn't like me. So it's interesting. Her father ran a home
Jason?
alarm service called Bay Alarms, but he couldn't protect his child from me. We were kids.
Wow.
Oh,
We never
Oh,
heard
we were
this
like
story.
18, 17, 18.
Yeah, let's
Then
hear
around
it.
18, I had slept with the first man. It was like, fuck it, I ain't going back. And I live my truth thing. I'm on this radio now. I'm like, do these people know? Well, clearly they know Mississippi. Hey, flyover states.
Look, I would like to talk about.
Wait, you didn't answer my question. You're
What?
good. See, we're talking to a pro.
I deflect very well.
Very well. We went from when you look at your son to nipples, and I got you. I studied. I'm learning.
Well, we go from talking about Trump
No,
to like
but
ball gags and anal
I'm
beads.
still entertaining my sandwich with hot sauce, one bite at a
Listen,
time.
I need to put hot sauce in my bag.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
wait, hold the.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be like Nicki Minaj and go psycho and turn your fucking mic off. That's psychopath.
Is that what she does?
She's a psychopath.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
What happened?
She just attacked Joe Budden. She invited him on her show, and he accused her of doing drugs, and she turned off all the mics and cussed him out the studio. So I called Joe. I go, what the fuck? He said, I was just went outside and talked to Apple employees. That's what I love about you, because when you and we're going to get back to the sun, but when you and Omarosa had your moment, you just went toe to toe, and you didn't turn off any mics or you did throw out at the end. You just, thank you for coming on my show.
Oh, my show. But the segment was over. You know how TV is.
Yeah.
People think, well, why didn't you talk longer? People don't understand. This is not a cable access show. Up the channel.
This is live.
This is live TV
Your people-
on major networks.
And your people are pushing you out whether you're ready or not. You better
Okay.
be ready.
Okay. And Doug is throwing me, my floor manager, signs, 1 minute left, 30 seconds left. People want me to keep talking. I'm like, no.
So I got this radio gig, and they're doing this while I'm doing a live thing.
All right, they're cutting me
it.
off.
I thought he had Tourette syndrome. Look what the fuck are you doing?
That's
This
stretch.
means stretch.
Yeah, stretch.
They need to give people
Content.
Here's your list of things you do and don't do. This means stretch. Okay, when you look at your son, and after having what happened, are you proud that he
Yes.
stood up for his mother?
Yes. Like
bittersweet?
that's my boy. No sweet. It's no bitter. Just yes. But you know what? I love Kev. Also, big. Not in that way. Not anymore. But I want to get a divorce so that we can be friends. You know, right now it's just
But why'd you choose to handle it with so much class? I mean, you're allowed to be angry.
because I'm a classy woman underneath this yellow poof.
I love it.
And these stupid sunglasses and this dumb wig and the hot sauce sandwich with tomato soup and Sour Patch for dessert
and an iPhone.
and a brand new iPhone. Okay. But I'm a classy woman. I went to charm school. You know, I know how to walk and balance a book on my head.
Really?
Etiquette school, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. My mom and dad sent me and my sister to charm school. And I've shown the picture before on Hot Topics. You know, I was wearing white tights. Who wears white tights? But that's to cover your legs. Be a young lady.
You had white tights on last night. You look cute.
No.
Were those tights?
Well, no. This is different.
I don't know female attire.
I'm talking about like when you're 8 years old.
Oh.
You have on white tights and the short Polly Flinder dress with the collar.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
was
know
raised in a
anything
group
about
home.
Emily Post.
I was raised in a
Correct.
group home. It was all boys. I had a great time.
Do you feel like that's something women today should go through, like
Emily
charm
Post,
school?
though, yeah.
Emily Post.
Did you feel like that helped?
I feel like the last person I heard that this industry sent to etiquette school was Mary. And she said it
Mary J.
actually,
Blige?
it actually helped her formulate words and sentences and speak other than where she grew up. And I think, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, so you can call Mary if you want. This is not a fight. I'm just talking because you asked me a question.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, damn. Here I am, burping, talking about But look, I know how to pull that back if I was in front of a queen, like a queen.
Not me.
Anywho, no. Well,
No.
well.
I'm a nigga. I mean, can't say that.
Ooh.
I'm a man.
I'm a man.
That word is so desensitized.
I
It's
know.
funny to me.
It's so crazy.
Look, I
What, man?
no.
Nigga.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I throw that word a lot behind the scenes, but only for affectation because it's so stupid. That, like, I don't do it in front of people who are not involved with our process. But please, okay.
Wait, do you think Monique should have went to charm school the way she attacked Oprah and Tyler?
I don't know. Monique is a new friend of mine.
Is she?
She's part of my part of the process. I asked the chief, who's my assistant. She doesn't want to be called assistant.
Okay.
She feels she's bigger than that.
Chief.
And really she is.
You told her to call up the Kardashians. She went and found them numbers. How'd she do that? It took me a while.
I have no idea who the chief is.
Right.
But I love her.
Yeah.
She's now completing my sentences and then burning them. I got a good team around me. But look, about Monique. So I said, Chief, get me direct to Monique. I don't want an assistant. I don't want anybody else. 20 minutes later, she calls up. She goes, here's the number. I'm sending it to you. I call up the number. Monique answers, hello. You know the voice.
Is it like Marlboro cigarette sound?
Or tired. I don't know. But Mo is cool.
That's what's up.
We had a talk show that was going to come out. We were going to set life on fire.
Together?
It was called Girlfriend. Excuse me. Watch My Lifetime movie.
Yeah, but I just don't see.
Which will be out in January or February. Wow. And I was informing Monique that part of my life was important enough. I'm including it. No, she doesn't have, nobody's playing parts. We're getting all strangers, Melissa. I don't want anyone to distract from the actual story.
Okay.
Because really the movie is a teachable moment.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be funny. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll throw up.
Yeah, I was going to ask who like the big stars are attached.
No.
But you have a documentary too.
That's it. Oh, and that too. So
right?
it's a whole lifetime night. Mm-hmm. It's either January or February. We just have to get cameras rolling and get the action going. Baby, you know. Vicky True Robinson. More.
I don't listen. I know the other night we're playing what I thought was good music at my party, and Wendy looks over to me and she says, "Go tell the DJ to play some real fucking music." Mm-hmm. And you called out the Jay-Z Millions, and then we played the song that was played at your wedding. That was
Method Man and Mary.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
What's it
All
called?
I Need.
All I Need.
All you need.
Yep. To get by. Come on, let's sing.
But it was real good music though.
Shorty,
you went to the verse. Believe me.
When you look
Nothing make a man feel better than a woman, a queen with a crown that be down for whatever.
This is such a great movie.
Oh, speaking of Method Man, Dave East told us last night at 5:30 on the streets that he's might be playing Method Man.
No, he is.
Right? He's playing him.
He's playing Method Man. They
he
got
looks
a new
like him.
Series going on, I think, for Netflix. He's playing Method Man.
He looks like
him. He
him.
got the makeup and everything. He
Why
got the
does
same
somebody
height.
have to play Meth? He still looks young to me.
Well, I think because it's people playing the RZA, the Jizza, and everybody. So they got.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. It's like a really big series that's coming out.
What's the series? The series about the whole...
The rise of Wu-Tang. I think ODB's son is playing ODB.
I saw him the other night. Where were we? Were you with me?
Who?
Okay, no. Not his son.
Wendy
it was
is out.
Flav's son who was out with Flav.
Oh.
Oh, go on. Here we go. What? What happened was...
I always wonder, like, when somebody lays down and lets somebody like Flavor Flav lay on top of them, do you not think about your self-worth? What the fuck is going on anyway? Speaking of Flavor Flav, so we have a game. I'm so happy that you're here. Okay.
I want to go home and go back to bed.
But you're not going to bring her in yet, but your social director, Medina, just walked in.
Where is she? Right
she's
behind me?
Right behind you. Do not turn
In
around.
the room?
I do not need you two to have a moment because
Melissa?
y'all
Yes.
will go.
Have you ever met...
No.
I think I have.
Okay.
Maybe you have.
I'm scared to turn around.
Wait. Before you turn around, because she's there ready to go
First of
somewhere.
all, she wanted to give me an iPhone too. Everybody wants to give me an iPhone.
Too late.
Look, girl.
Jason Lee already did it.
Okay.
She has an iPhone.
Look. What's she wearing? Does she look the part?
She's not wearing it's between Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Things, but it's sexy.
But you know what? It's 2:00 in the afternoon with the sun out.
I called her one day. I have to tell you this.
All wrong.
I called Medina. I said, listen.
Okay.
I love you with Wendy. I love that she has a ride or die, somebody who's got her fucking back, who's out here in these streets.
Speaking of back, you don't understand what our pre-party always is. So before Medina and I go out,
there's a phone
Melissa,
call. It starts with a phone call.
Yep. No.
What are you wearing?
Bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, where are we going? And that's about 8 hours earlier. Then I say, all right, well, because she lives in Jersey and I'm done with Jersey. Not done with you all. I love you, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going through a moment. So I live in the city now, and this is where everything is going on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, well, come over. And I always say like an hour before. So if we're going out at 11, I'll say come over by 10. And I have nice hors d'oeuvres, olives. And
I've never been invited over there.
The pre-party before the party.
Yes.
Ooh.
And the only reason
I'll sign an NDA.
Well,
I already got the address. I can pull up.
Excuse me. The chief has NDAs lined up at my entrance.
Smart.
Okay?
That's smart. Chris Brown used to do that with girls he slept with. They'd have to sign that paper.
Look,
She signed one.
Look. The chief is no business. Anyway, Melissa, you know, 1 hour before to watch The Bachelorette and laugh or watch the news. Like Medina's grown, like I'm grown, and we have kids.
Yeah.
She comes in with her chancletas and her ridiculous, her body is built for sin, right? So makeup fully done.
And why is she always on 100? Like, come down to 50.
No. After midnight, it turns worse. It turns to 200. But she comes over, right? And this is a typical thing. So she'll lay down and say, ow, my hip hurts. As a matter of fact, my whole left side. I'm on my lymphedema machine. 2 old bitches. Look, Melissa, you better embrace the age.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there. I'm like, do I really want to put on eyelashes?
But you still got, just like you, she still got all these young boys out here
there's
trying to
young
get...
boys, our milkshake is still calling them to the yard. Get
For
off me,
real.
damage. Get off me.
She seen me eyeing it.
Okay.
Look, so we have a game at Hollywood Unlocked online that we play with our 1.6
I
million.
want to turn around, though. Can I just look, please?
Okay.
Okay. Here I come. Medina. Yes. She's got a one-piece latex jumpsuit on in the styling of Poochie. Sunglasses. A big blonde wig pulled back in a low kitchen ponytail, even though underneath she's got dope hair.
And those hoop earrings that girls
And-
pull off
and
right
the
before they start beating your ass.
Okay, and that will happen shortly, okay? Do not speak nasty to her.
Okay, here's the game.
I said nasty.
It's called Smash or Pass. This is where somebody says they'll either smash or pass. And you're single, living a hot girl summer, so I just have a few people here that like
None
that.
of them. Like, I play like guys are cute, honestly.
What about Lil Uzi?
No, pass. No, look. If
Puffy.
If your name starts with... Look, I'm in
Brad.
a situation.
Brad.
No, like, everyone's cute to me in their own way. Like,
The game.
no, he's a problem. Look at that costume. What is that?
That's
a
call
banana
that a
skin?
costume?
that's his tattoos.
No, I'm saying the red thing.
That's
the
his
only thing-
underwear.
Okay. Look, please, I don't like this game
Okay.
because everyone's cute to me, but there's only one
Flavor.
for me, and I will be married shortly or something.
No, I'm not. I cannot. I will go to your wedding and object.
No. We're
need
not.
you to
I'm
have
not having,
fun.
I am having fun. Believe me, you.
So I asked you about.
Believe me, you.
You said you said there's a wig rule. I've named her wig Stephanie. So you said that in order for a man to see you without your wig on,
30 times. Yeah.
like
30
you have-
dates.
Yep. 30 dates.
But a week away is one.
is one date. Like, if you take the damage, if you are my boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
and you ask me to go to the Bahamas,
Okay.
all right, that's one date.
The whole Bahama trip is one date.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So 30 Bahama trips for probably like a week and a half.
Yep.
So almost like half a
Or
year
if
to
you
a
come
year.
over on Wednesday, okay, that's 2. You come over on Friday, Melissa, that's 3.
But I just said recently, like, guys need to be more creative. Take the girl on vacation, just nudge them off the boat, let them fall in the
Just
water.
kinda-
No, that's not okay.
No,
That's
my
not
wigs are
fucking okay.
intact. No,
Yeah.
I swim in my wigs. I
Yeah.
can sleep in them. I go on roller
I was
coasters.
gonna
in 'em. I
ask.
don't know how tight yours are, but I clip, boom, boom, done.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
can't
you had
snatch
short-
us. Look,
you
Melissa,
had short-
You want snatching this off.
You had a short wig on last night. You
Yeah.
went and switched everything up.
Yeah, well, this is the hot girl summer wig. Where
are we going tonight?
Stupid. To bed.
Really?
Right after this. I'll be in bed by 2:00.
Okay, so
4
for
o'clock.
people who think that the show is going to be canceled,
No.
there's you're signed up for one more year, but there's no way in hell that Debmar Mercury better. If they do it, I will organize a march on their office. I have the address. I've been to Lonnie's office. I know where it's at.
He's going to organize a march.
Are you crazy?
I love the support.
I'm not playing.
He can't live without you.
Look, when I got in trouble with Hot 97, Kev organized a march. There weren't that many people there because nobody was really feeling me or nobody cared and people were working or whatever. But there was a march with picket signs and everything.
No, we will organize it.
Okay, well, no, they're look, Debmar Mercury, they're very smart.
Yeah, and they got a lot of money. Wendy over there getting the bag.
How many years has it been since the show?
11.
11 years.
What? We're going to 11 seasons.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
30.
Okay, grow up.
I was there when you was in Philly.
You know what 30 is for me? Been in the game for over 30 years. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
Damn.
I was touching a mic before your mother even pushed you out.
Damn.
So are you and Charlemagne ever going to be somewhere
no.
in the same space at the same time? You two together was just like an atomic bomb and a firing squad.
Well, I invited him into my life, and the rest is history, and which is what I like about you, Chirin. I'm able to create things, and then you go off, and even people who don't touch a mic. Although Melissa now is touching a mic, apparently Melissa knew who I was. I am not offended at all by people who know who I was. Maybe you hated me and now you like me or whatever. And you
No, I've always
say-
loved you. Like I've always
Like,
liked you.
I love that. It does not make me feel old at all. It makes me feel like, honestly, when I go out, I'm overlooking everything. Like, okay, nobody move. We got a proper driver with a car service. It's right out front. I got the car. I'm about to text the driver. It's time to go. Or, you know what? Put that down. You know, you've had too much. Let's go. Or whatever. Like, yeah.
You take on the nurturing mom role. I do that a lot
Yes,
too.
yes,
Because I have a lot of youngins around me.
You do?
I got 20 to
Oh,
31.
the most annoying interns.
Oh
in
my
the
God.
fucking world.
Stop talking about my
But
intern
you know
and
what?
let her grow.
When the interns turn out good, I had an intern in Philly. His name is Q Deasy.
Yes.
And now he has, you know Q?
I worked with him in Philly.
You know, that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
He was my intern, and I used to tell him, like, he'd say, "Good morning, you know, how you feeling?" I'm like, I don't need a mood check from you. where
Skip the pleasantries,
yes,
motherfucker.
okay, it's 5:30 in the morning. Leave me the fuck alone. But I would do it like sarcastic because that's me. But read through it. I'm hugging you, but I don't want to touch you. Ew. But yeah, so now Q has a local TV show in Philly, and he might go national or something, or whatever he's gonna do.
All of my staff were interns.
All you children just make mother proud.
That's it.
That's all.
Exactly.
Yep.
So do you ever look back on any interviews? Because I'm new into this. We're syndicated now, 52 markets or something like that, and growing.
Your hair is so ridiculously thick.
You don't even understand
Like,
the
I'm
process
so
to get
jealous.
this shit like this.
It
Everybody
looks like
thinks
a wig.
I was just about to say, everybody thinks I have a wig.
They do.
There's an online conversation about this.
They think it's a
Jason's
toupee.
hairpiece.
She said we should have.
with Beijing.
She said
Okay.
no. So let me tell you what happened
the
today.
Rick
Let me
Ross?
tell you what happened today.
Okay.
So I have a barber, Trav, out here. He does Wildin'. I'm on Wildin' Out with Nick. He does Wildin' Out. He does our hair in Atlanta. So he's here.
Okay.
I said to him, I need you to cut my hair. Today he forgot the fibers. So what he did was he brought this paint. So he says, I'm gonna paint. We were doing etch a sketch on my fucking hair this morning, and I go, I'm gonna be interviewing Wendy Williams. You're gonna fucking paint my hair
well, it
on.
looks painted. But I know
This
that you
shit
have
is
thick hair
laid.
anyway.
Yeah,
really laid.
But
But it's
laid
not a wig.
down.
I wish people would stop thinking I have a unit.
No, he doesn't have a unit. Well, you have a unit. By the way, can we talk about your guests at the party?
Were they
that
cute or
whispered to me?
what?
But both of them. Can I tell everybody
Tell
what
this-
happened?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wait,
so-
wait. Yeah,
so
go ahead.
We're at Jason's birthday party. Cardi is sitting there with her hood on. Then all of a sudden, she catches the feeling of the music and twerks, does a death drop, comes back up.
Death drop.
Yep. And I'm sitting like, okay, it's about to go down, and I'm watching the cheering like this is not my time to get up and join because I don't have rhythm. Melissa,
Same.
I'm sitting there
I'm
with
just gonna sit and
Medina.
watch.
Medina's on her device. I'm looking at Cardi. I'm watching, the crowd because oh gosh,
Oh, I had extra security
fight.
there that night to make sure you were good.
yeah, I bought my own too.
I saw.
Plus my son, my nephew.
you had-
I had my whole squad.
Son was ready
Super
to go.
insulated.
Okay, but so I'm looking around. Cardi's doing the most, and Jason says to me, "This is my husband," and then 2 seconds later he goes, "And this is my boyfriend."
Oh my God.
I'm like, oh.
She looked at me like I was crazy.
Where am I? Please, can I go home? I just need to get to September 16th. I'm so done with summer in a good way, but like I'm done.
You had your fun.
The weather is fun. Yes. And every time the phone rings, you have to answer it. And if the call starts with "bitch,"
You already know what's going on.
Going out
Yes.
again.
But did you have fun at the party? Because I really wanted to have
we
a
didn't
vibe.
get home until 8:30. After your party, we went. Didn't we meet you at
I
the
met
diner?
you again at the diner.
Okay, but
I fell asleep at the table.
No, yeah, see, you're younger than me. I was up because I'm.
Wendy was
Wait,
up.
which
No,
diner
because
were you
I'm
guys
still
at? Did you
watching.
guys- did you
I
guys
don't
go-
know.
Did you guys go to
No,
cafeteria?
I look
Nope,
at Wendy and
cafeteria
she says we're going to French Montana's house. I'm like, no, I'm going to bed.
Okay. So here's what happened.
Medina, that's what happened.
Okay,
The
Medina
social
is
director.
a problem, but she's my social director, and she's a whole bunch of fun, and she's a good woman. Okay. All right. So we leave your party, and the boys, meaning my son and Trav, they were all good. I was like, okay, boys, do you want to go home now, or should we go out to a diner? Because I'm kind of hungry. We can get takeout. I could eat in the car and just go to bed. Like I'm done. But and then boom, then Medina calls from the car behind us and says, "Oh no, she was in the car with us. She called me at the seat next door." Right? So she says, "French is having an after party. He just did a concert." Okay, hold on, breathe. Okay, so after your party, we went to One Oak.
You did?
Yeah, we slid through. We were there. No, I like it. We slid through for like a half hour or something. And everyone's polite. We didn't leave because they were bad. We just left because we had other things on our social schedule, according to Medina, right? So, and I'm showing my son, like, here's how mom moves. So when you get back to Miami, I don't care what headlines you read or who tries to feed you garbage about your mom. Your mom is good, okay? She's not out here whoring around or doing or
Aren't you sick of that kind of assumption? Just because a woman's out having a good time and she's single, she's got to be.
At my party, I was trying to get her a
around.
drink, and she said, "I will just have water." I was like, and you can see the picture. She has water.
Water and or ginger ale with a straw, please.
Not me. I was drinking everything.
And by the way, I do like water with olives in it because I get hungry at the club, and I 7 olives. Good luck. I take
love olives, but I love them in a
tang of
martini.
the water afterwards.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, I invited Sergi Baca there.
Who's that?
Okay, so when I was on Dish Nation, you had recently become single. They were like, Wendy's single. I said, I'm going to find her a good motherfucking man. I'm going to find her a man.
No, I like the one who sits behind the counter. Not on the brat side, that man in the middle.
Head crack?
Oh,
Wait, who? What?
You
where?
like head crack?
and I also like Van from TMZ.
Van
Look
Lathan?
at go Van.
I'm going to be called Van
man.
when I leave here. No, but I brought Sergi Baca and I introduced you to him, but you were like, hi. Sergi's like,
What? Wendy?
That's a basketball player, right?
yes, fine.
Wendy, what's
Yeah.
your type? Like, what's your type? Like, what's
A
the
doctor that she's going to
Van.
marry.
Well, yeah, but like feature wise, like, what's the first thing you notice on a man?
Height.
Yeah.
Van is tall.
I'm 5'11". I
She likes him at least 5'8", and
At
they
least
can't
5'8".
be uncut. I was so offended that you said that. I mean, I'm not uncut.
What do you mean?
No. I like Dominicans.
They have to be surgicalized. And I have a friend close to me who happens to be gay who
Circumcised.
says, yes.
Yes. He was looking like what?
No, who says that's extra seasoning, Wendy? What do you
No,
talking
honey,
about?
no.
No,
No.
Melissa.
No.
He called it
Melissa.
No.
No.
What's a secret?
She
Some boys don't know to pull the foreskin
Nope.
back and what? No.
Ain't no grown man should know how to pour his.
Wait a minute. Not everybody has extra cheese like that. I've been to the Dominican Republic and I played around at the beach. Okay, some people are not. They're not all the way uncircumcised. I mean, they're uncircumcised, but not a lot.
It's just a risk that
I mean, if it's a horn,
some women just don't
if it's
want
a
to
horn
take.
hanging over and has things like growing on it, like you should
Listen,
fucking go get that.
We've got to be very careful about our pH balance, okay? And that can just
Go,
throw
Melissa.
it all the
yeah, but
fucking
half of
way
these
off.
girls' pH balance is.
Well,
I
that's
can't
why I
talk- I
say
can't
shout
talk.
out to the lesbians. I've never done that. I don't care.
neither.
I've been trying to
Melissa,
get her
do
to
you
do it
care?
too.
I
don't-
do
I-
what makes you happy, but I've never kissed
Look,
a girl.
shout out to all the girls. I don't want to kiss you. I have one. It's a part-time job. Keeping it
Said
Please
clean.
don't grab my
I saw you on
ass.
Sway's show. You say because every 28 days will remind me.
Every 28 days, you want a tampon. Get out of my face. Okay, how you doing? I love you, though. I love you, but that's just not for me. I am a man all day with the men.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
the boys. And what's my type? Something with legs walking along.
With 3
Black,
legs.
Walking
white,
along.
With 3 legs.
With 3 legs.
Yes.
Cut.
Yes. Okay, then.
Okay.
like
And now a career, not a job.
Yes.
Ah.
Upwardly mobile.
You-
Upwardly
you
mobile
can't-
and yes.
Yeah, you can't work at Macy's. You've got to be an executive with a business degree.
That's
who's
true.
Yes.
bound to
I
something
saw
like-
one at McDonald's here in Times
Gainfully
Square last
employed.
night.
Correct.
There
Listen,
you go.
I saw somebody at McDonald's in Times Square last night. I don't know where that motherfucker lives. I don't even know if he got a
Listen.
Metro card, but I'm going back today.
Let me tell you something. Wendy.
I'm gonna get you.
Wendy, my nickname for him sometimes is the ASPCA. He loves picking up a stray sometimes.
And I stopped buying them shoes. I stopped buying them shoes because somebody said the reason they keep leaving you because you keep buying them shoes to walk out your life. So now
Wait.
I get them a flight.
No, wait, hold
some
on.
ice cream.
Hold on. So you have a husband, a boyfriend, and
Well,
you still
me-
pick up
Me
strays?
and my ex just got out of prison, so we just took the weekend. We went down to Miami for my birthday at Live.
How was that?
It was great. It was great. You know, we're trying to figure it out, but the thing is, he likes girls and I like other guys, so we're just trying to figure out like how could this work if we had a team?
See, that's my problem with your kind. Not you, but your kind.
My community.
Yes. Melissa,
Polyamorous. Yeah.
have you ever been with a man and found out he was gay and was only using you just for a beard?
If it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, I mean, is
it
it a
could
duck?
be a cat.
All we girls have been there before, and I'm not talking about Kevin. I'm talking about
so unfortunate.
my dating life.
Since
Yeah.
I've been on your talk show, you gays love you. They come in, my DMs are fucking on fire. Yeah, exactly. All right, wait, before we get out of here, what advice can you give me, us now getting into the radio world, syndicated across the country? There's people in Mississippi listening to this saying, who the fuck
Save your
is
money.
this?
Radio is terrible.
Really?
It's terrible. It's a fight. Save your money. And have another job besides, which you do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you do, but you do something else.
Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay,
Serial
there you go.
entrepreneur over here.
Yeah. I don't have advice for you, Jason. I mean, really, I'm not,
But Charlamagne said I'm going to get punched in the face.
I never heard that. I don't know anything. Yeah, you know what? You might.
You might.
Okay, here's my advice to you. Guard your grill and knuckle up. How about that?
All right.
It's rough out here.
That said like
That's
a
how I met
true
Jason.
But
Joyzy
no,
woman.
because I mean, you
Knuckle
were
up.
so fearless. Like, people now, my friends are like, because Kelvin back here, who helps produce the show, he's
What's
like,
his name?
Kelvin, right here.
Right over here.
He's in
Another
love
Kelvin.
with you. He's like, I might cry.
Younger
She's
man.
everything. They all remember you the radio days. And
He's
radio,
being so quiet.
everybody, he's fucking probably terrified.
Can
Yes.
you tell him not to ask for a selfie and all that? Like when I leave, I'm really leaving.
Yeah, don't ask for shit,
Okay,
Kelvin.
okay.
Just take the moment, take a video
Right.
clip.
Exactly, Calvin. Grow up.
So no, you were never fearful. Like did you just go in there and just whatever you thought came out? And
I
it
was
is what it
always
is?
fearful, but you know what? A lot of it was spent. I would go out because I'm not a social person. This is the perfect career for somebody like me. I could stay in the house all day. I surround myself by gorgeousness. Even when I was only making $3.25 an hour, however I made my apartment was my home. There could be a mice scurrying across. Hi, mouse. Okay, cat, go kill the mouse. Cat would bring the mouse to bed. I'd be like, oh God, here we go again. And I feel like there's certain people who need to be pulled out to get out, and that's me.
Yeah.
So now, because I have a career in entertainment, that's why I go out.
That's your release.
But I don't really want to be out. Like I walk into a room with 2 million people and still feel like I want to go home.
Yeah.
I don't care who I shake hands with. I've shaken hands with Bill Clinton, Obama.
Donald Trump.
Okay, no, had a squint fight with Anna Wintour. She's looking at me. I'm squinting back at her. She's looking at me. She finally turns her back on me. Like so I won. Next thing I know, same party. Katie Kirk comes over to me and honks my breast. I'm like, okay. Katie, I like
your show actually made her look very different to me. Like you showed her personality.
She came over to me and did this. I'm like,
Were you okay with that?
no.
And neither am I. When women come over and they grab me,
no,
and I'm just like, no.
And I checked her with it. Like I was like, Katie, come on. But we were laughing.
You're
we were
like,
at a party.
bitch.
No, I didn't go into all that. But it just will be a stain in my brain that will remain in the back of my mind. Till I see
But
you
it's
again.
interesting when people
So you don't
see,
know those lyrics.
It's interesting
I
when
hip hop
people
all day.
It's interesting when people see you on your show though, and you are so much. You're like the brightest light in the morning.
But I'm
And
not
Cardi B's the
inappropriate.
same. No, but I mean like Cardi privately. You saw her at the party. She's not. She likes to stay at the house. She don't like to do all the socializing and all
you
that.
told me that, and when I was sitting with her, I totally got it. I'm like, okay,
I'm out.
Cardi, let's be friends in a grown way. Like, I'm your fairy godmother. Call me if you need me, even if you don't. Let's change numbers now. We were sitting right there. We changed numbers.
dope.
Next
But
thing
you already
know,
had her number because I called you and put you on the phone with her, and then I get back on the phone and Wendy says, "Give me your fucking number. I don't need to go through you to get to nobody. I'll give you credit."
Yeah. I don't have to call Jason now. Like, I hate all right, you plug me to her, and then now I'm friends with her.
And Tiffany Haddish, we're taking you to a
who
gay strip club.
Who was taking her clothes off, talking about a gay strip club when she comes to New York. Yeah, Jason
She's
is
looking forward to
she's quite a plug, or he rather. Oh God,
whatever.
I got too relaxed. Is it raining? I have to go home.
Okay, no, look, before you leave,
gosh.
Keisha, give it here. Come on.
We have another gift for you.
Oh God, here
we go.
How old is she?
She's young.
Oh my gosh!
Well, no, listen, I say you give people their flowers when they're alive. I've sent you flowers to your house. I
have them.
Show.
I have them too.
I just had to give you flowers because I tell you, I said this to Medina. Medina knows. I really love you.
Boss.
We really love you here at Hollywood Unlocked.
Beautiful.
You're an icon, and I think people don't. I look at you and I'm like, okay, You give Howard Stern all the fucking praise. What's the difference? She's the female.
Because I'm black and I'm a girl, and people feel as though they can just run over me. And Melissa, I do have fear, but until you own the fear that you have to make fake like fearless. Like I'm out here right now. I'm a single woman, a single mother, except I'm not even a full-time mother because Kev is in Florida. I am single. Like I go to my house, I turn the key. Packing up my stuff and leaving.
Well, listen. If you ever need somebody to come and sleep over.
I didn't ask for any of this. I don't need a sleepover. You know, I just told you I got men's in them. I'm going home.
Okay.
I'm leaving right now.
Before you leave,
I didn't ask for this.
Wait, can I say one more thing? I love you.
All right, turn the cameras off, please.
Okay, we're out of here, everybody.
Bye,
Goodbye.
everybody.